All right, I'm going to make a quick video to show you Sightreading Factory in Canvas. So to start out, all you need to do is just make an assignment, and you can name it whatever you want. And then open it up. And quick point is that if you want to use a rubric, you need to add it now, because when you do an external tool, you lose that rubric button. So if you are using the Canvas outcomes and rubrics, which translate to our standards and our standards-based learning really well, you need to put it in first. Then you click edit. By the way, if you want to go over that stuff, please email me and I will be happy to have a conversation with you about that. All right, so now you set up your the basic points of your assignment. So whether it's worth any points, I like to do complete, incomplete, because I do use those rubrics. My submission type will be external tool, and we are going to look for Sightreading Factory. These are alphabetical, so we scroll down, and there it is. Click select, and you can decide on that. There's another setting similar, set your due dates. You can also assign to specific sections within your assignment. For now, we'll say it's assigned to everyone. I'm going to save and publish this. Now, once you've saved it, now you can enter instructions straight into Sightreading Factory that will appear for your students. And then you can configure it. So you can do rhythm only. You can do different difficulty stuff. You can let the students choose. We'll say, since I'm working with beginners, we'll do that. And we'll say F. And we will say 3, 4. And then at the launch, how many measures do you want them to have? What tempo do you want them to go at? So maybe since it's for beginners, I want them to go a little slower. And how long do you want to give them to study the exercise? So you can give them however long you want in seconds, and it will count down. So metronome or not. Do you want them to have the note cursor? Do you want them to have measure numbers? Do you want them to have the pitch on the line as they go? And then we click add assignment. It saves it. When a brand new student comes in, they will see a video walking them through the basics. I've already seen that and skipped it a couple times now, so I can't get back to it. There's also a mic check here where you can check your mic. It's valuable. It's helpful. It'll play sound back to you and make sure you're picking it up. You want to pick voice family and pick your part correctly, and how you want them to read, and you can talk with your students about that. This gives you a review of what their test, quiz, whatever is going to be about and then we click start assignment. Then it generates the thing and gives them however long you said they have to review it. Right here is the ability to play your starting note, listen to the metronome so you can practice through it or kind of practice through the tricky parts, and some of these other tools, including making it slightly larger. All right, so now I know do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Ooh, tried to do that all in one breath going that slow, and I'm out of shape for that. So then they've got these options, and they can listen back to it and try another one if they'd like to. They can abandon the assignment, or if they were happy with what they did, they can submit it. So we'll go ahead and do that. And in a second, I will show you what Speed Grader looks like. All right, so as a teacher, the next step is to go into SpeedGrader, where you see all of your students' assignments, and they are all right there by student list of who has submitted and not, has that dot, and you can just see it, and you can play their and you can listen to it and decide what you want to about it. You can give them their grade, you can assign comments, and you can click the view rubric button if there's a rubric here, and do what you need to with that. And then all of your students have all of it right there, and it all stays integrated in Canvas. So there's no reason to go into Sightreading Factory. There's nothing that needs to be accumulated or tracked or done in Canvas, because it all integrates fully with how we are using Canvas. And that is Sightreading Factory with Canvas integration.